You know, that time you wish you hadn't wore full armour and ridden 2 miles out of range, and you wish you put a trolley handle on. You know that time. Yeah. La-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. How you doing, everybody? Oh, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the live show, the 42nd live show according to Facebook. I assume that's right. I really don't know. Is it right? Is it really the 42nd? It's not, is it?
46th.
46th live show, not the 42nd. It's a bit weird, isn't it? That's the metadata going a bit wrong there. 46th show. Welcome to it. I'm just going to go quickly now and have a look if anybody's on chatting away. Are they? Someone buy the M Super V3S in pre-owned section of the Speedy website, so I will stop obsessing over it. Buy it. Purchase it. Done. The King Song, the KS18L that was on there, the used one, that's gone today. Or yesterday. Yesterday. I think it sold yesterday. So that's going out, so we don't have many wheels on there now. Woohoo in the room. That's Rich S, who's changed his logo. It says 9N+1. Not sure for how long. Bristol and riding an invisible Gotway Nicola. Rich has placed an order for the Gotway Nicola. So we'll have them in. Waiting for that. We're supposed to have news on that in 1 week's time. They're up for pre-order. Showing as 4 to 5 weeks, but it should be slightly sooner than that. Rich took a punt on that. And he's kind of right in that respect. Hey, Will Glynn is in the house, who still hasn't sent a video in. Has he, Mike? No, he still hasn't sent a video in. So, need to send that in, Will. Good to see you in. Tweeted earlier, but easier here. You're £180-ish. What PSI do you run on your MSX? Hey, Siri. What is 14.5 stone in pounds? 14.5 stone. 203. £203. Lovely. Love it. I'm slightly under 14.5, but more or less, about, yeah, £203. I run its maximum PSI, but it's not that comfortable off-road. So you might want to drop it down to about 35, 40 PSI, I would have thought. I'm running about 45, I think, at the moment. It's a little bit too harsh, but it's quite nice on the road. It could do with being a bit squidgier. When we did the Bristol ride out, you know, hopping over rocks and stuff, which I don't usually do on my daily commute. Could have done with a flatter tyre, so I could have got more lift, really. But I wasn't going to let the air of it there and then. Too much hassle to pump it back up again. Can't be bothered. Whoa, let's go back up. Still in Norway with us, so I'm going to read through the things again in a minute. But any questions? Or you need to send a video in, Michael King, of your newly installed ground effect LED strips. Hi Ian, luck. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you on. Let's have a little look. Boom. So who have we got in the room? We've got a lot of people. Hi all, Tesla Somerset. I can hear myself speaking in another room. Someone's got the sound up in the other room. That's good, isn't it? V3S Plus is awesome. Use it daily. Love it. Norway, KS18XL and a Tesla. V5F, North Yorkshire, not New York. KS18L, USA. Sweden, Tesla, that's Marcus. V3, so last year he said Nicola, that's Rich, who's shouting now for the Nicola. Never ridden it, doesn't even own one yet. Are the overheating issues on the V10F still prominent, or did they fix this in a new firmware update? Have not had any overheating issues at all. I think the issue you're referring to, possibly, don't know, is the mountain climb that Marty did, possibly, but I haven't had. Well, obviously we reported, but I've had no issues at all with that, just riding it around here and on normal trails that we do with all the other wheels. Moving away from YouTube, too much sensor, get into LBRYs, it's blockchain enabled. YouTube is crazy with its censorship, yeah. Holland 9.1 E+. Hello, welcome Holland into the room. My V3S Plus challenges any Nicola. Well, you can find that out on the trails when Rich takes his Nicola off-road and smashes it up. That's cold. Ugh. Hi, did you get a chance to post me a new V5F charger, please? Yes, it went out in Royal Mail, I think today, possibly. Did it go in the tub? Can't remember. I'm awaiting 100 volt MS Extra Drive. Do you have any comparison yourself between 100 volt and 84 volt? Nope, never done the 100 volt with the M Super X. Got the 100 volt monsters in. Need to make a cover for it. Yes, you do. I wonder if the cover from the V10 would fit the Nicola. I could test that for you if you like before it ships out. It might do. Might do. Aussie in the house. Oi, oi, oi. Let's have another look here. Boom. Where are we? Trying to get onto the old I don't want to ignore people if they're on Facebook. Mute that. Bring that down. Right, here we go. Will Facebook work? Oh, it might do. Yes, it is. Yo from Ojakar. No, Mahaca. Hello, Mahaca. Spain. España. Beso mi culo. That's all I know in Spanish. Anyone know Spanish and know what that means? Translate in the comments below. Do you know what it means, Mary?
No.
He doesn't. Mary's not going to win the competition. Bit chilly in here, isn't it?
No.
You're alright, are they? Yeah, as long as you're alright, yeah, that's fine, yeah. Yeah. I need an upgrade. Not sure not sure what I want in the 1500 range. Beso mi culo. Someone asked if I could repeat it, and I might not be translating it correctly. Hey, both phones are ringing at the same time. That's good, isn't it? I have a V10, and what if I ride like 40 kilometers an hour and V10 overheat? What happened then? I will fall off if it cut out, fall down. Thanks. Hey Siri, what's 40 kilometers an hour in miles per hour? 24.85, so you're riding at its absolute maximum speed it can go. It's 25, isn't it, I think, from memory. So you'll only be able to do that for a certain period of time until it starts to dial it back anyway. So it dials back its top speed and gives you a bit more of a tilt back and a warning as the battery goes down. Like, it's kind of similar to the Segway. The Segway does a similar thing. So the 9-volt Z10. Oh, and is the M Super Seat on the M's website for the MSX? It's listed under V3. Yep, that will also fit the M Super X. Yes, the handle is essentially the same moulding, so it fits. Yes. Nicola better than the MSX? Can't say. Haven't ridden one. So once we get them in, they're en route. Once we get them in, obviously we'll do a video review. Should be in around about a week, depending on customs and how nice they want to be to us. Oh, the chat's gone on the old. Facebook's gone funny again. There we go. Back on. Facebook's working still. Just. Right, so this week we have got a... Why is all this dirt? This is from the V10F review video, isn't it? It's terrible. Can't use the mouse because it's so filthy. There we are. Nice scraping noises. Yeah, got it. It's okay. Rich says it's bound to be better because it costs more money. Not sure that's accurate. Not sure. But we'll find out. We'll see. I can imagine it's going to get scratched up a lot easier. But there we are. I'm really not sure what it's going to be like. I'm going to find out. We'll do a review video and we'll go through it all. Matt from Barf here, a V5F with a V10MV. Come on, Matt. You know you want to. You know where the website is. Has everyone forgotten the is 16X? No, we've had quite a few pre-orders for the 16X actually. So from that point of view, pre-orders. Does Divider work in the US? Not as far as I know. They have got some other European companies. Let me have a quick look. They've only got, so it's European, but not... It used to be just UK only. Let's have another look, see where... If I can get the website to load. I don't think it did. So for those who are asking, we do a Divido plugin essentially, which gives finance to people wanting to buy wheels. 0%, but we take the hit on it, so we actually pay the 8 or 9% cost. So I'm going to have a look. Does their website work? It would appear not. What is the second comfortable wheel after the V10F? Probably the Kingsong KS18, I would have said. L. I would have said. That'll probably be next on the list of my comfort levels anyway. Divider website's not loading, so I can't tell. It's going round and round and round and round. Never mind. Can't answer that question, but I'm pretty sure US isn't in there. They'll say there's a lot of European countries have been added over the last 12 months, but was just UK. So I would go KS18L is my next most comfortable wheel probably. Nice big wheel. So hi V10F Essex, that's Wayne Rogers in the house, done 620 miles and loving the wheel. V10F in motion for those of you who don't know. So yeah, so this week what have we got? Viewers videos, Mary, how many? 3. Good. 3 new viewers videos, and then we've got the final 3 for the competition. Funny story about that, isn't there? How many votes did the 120 get? Video 120. A lot. 12 votes. And then the other 2 videos got a couple of votes each, didn't they? Oh. So the top 3 out of 10 videos got top 3 of viewers' videos that you voted on. 120, video 120, got 12 votes. The other 2 who are in the top 3 got 1 vote each. So they had to be brought in anyway. But I think 120 might storm it and get the £25 store credit. Possibly, who knows? Things might change. Shall we now play the new 3 viewers' videos? We've got any news today, Mara? Ish.
One video.
1 video for the news. It's been working hard, look. Found that about 2 minutes ago. It's like, quick, do something. But at least we can have the news intro though, because people like that. Yeah. Right, let's play the 3 brand new viewers videos for those that sent them in over the last week, since last week's show. These are the 3 viewers videos we got. Some might not have sound, mightn't they? Don't forget the new rules regarding copywriting video music thing. Bob. Don't send in music with your video that's copyrighted, otherwise you have to mute it. So here they are. Some may be in silence, some may not be. I could sing over the top. No, I won't sing. Play them.
Viewers videos.
Boom, viewers videos, there you go. Send a URL for your video to info@speedyfeet.co.uk. Send them in, you can win prizes. So we got 3, which is quite good, it's not bad. For a week, 7 days, 3 videos, not too bad. So get them in, try and film them in landscape mode. So if you're holding your phone like that, then you want to do that before you start recording. Yep, get that done. And then no copyrighted music either. Airwheel or 9.1 E+, which one would the kids these days find more cool? Or hot, whatever the kids say. They say hip. They don't say that. I would go 1E+ if I was going to choose. I do like the 1E+. I think it's quite a nice little stonking wheel, really. It's an all-rounder. Incredibly slow in comparison to nowadays and underpowered, but it used to be the bee's knees. That's all I used to ride for about a year and a half. Was that, and I used to carry batteries around with me. So I used to do the 10 and 12 miles and then swap the batteries out. So, yeah, I would go 9.1 if I was going to choose between the Airwheel and 9.1 E+. But I wouldn't really ride that nowadays with the options I've got in front of me. So Mario is riding the MCM5 every day, aren't you? Because he can't be bothered to fix his KS16S properly. So he had a puncture on his KS16S, and the story goes that he just didn't fix it properly, and he just took one of my wheels and now he rides it every day. And apparently I spoke to him today and he's doing me a favour because he's riding it to get the mileage up for the videos. So, and this has come from someone that professes not to want to be in videos. So it begs the question, why are you riding that wheel? Because it's going to end up, at the end of this, you're going to be in a video. We've done a 250, haven't we? Now it's 650 you're going to have to do. What's it on at the moment? Because you watch it like a hawk, don't you? You know what's on?
400.
400. It's on to, is it? Or have you just made that up?
It's just over.
Just over 400. Just over 400 kilometres on the MCM5. So that video will be coming up soon. What, next couple of weeks probably, isn't it? Next 2 weeks? Yeah. How many miles are you doing a day? 3 miles in, 3 miles out. Is it 20 minutes? How far are you travelling?
10 minutes. One way.
No, not time-wise, distance-wise. Trying to work out how far in kilometres a day you do. Oh, it's boring.
Probably 3 miles a day.
3 miles a day?
Yeah.
Times 3 though.
Yeah. 10 miles a week.
10 miles a week. Yeah. Right, Mario and John should do a 1,000 miler. You up for that?
No.
No. Mario says no. No, that's the answer to that is no. That's not happening. That's off the old cards now. Our 9.1 E+ are still great 16-inch wheels. Totally agree. Let's play the top 3 viewers' videos, but don't forget you need to then vote on these viewers' videos. So if you're watching live, vote on them. Once you've watched all 3, and then don't forget, if you're not watching this live, to vote in the comments below to who you think should take the crown and win £25 store credit. Let's play them. Roll it, Mario. Videos. What a shame we had to actually axe the final bits of that footage there. But vote away then. So you've remembered your numbers now, I assume. Just waiting for the votes to come in. Phone's ringing. Phones are always ringing. Only when we're not in the office. We got a 120, so we got a vote for 120 in. We got a 117, 120, so all 3 120s. Do we all see where this is going? 120. Right, close votes. I won. Close the votes. I won. Rich, you are not. You can't say Dylan. You can't say I vote Rich. You have to put a number in, otherwise you don't get counted. Right. So all we do, for those who don't know how to vote, you just vote with the numbers that are on the screen. So whatever number that was, there was only 3 videos. Choose that number and vote away, basically. So we got 2 for 117, and then everyone else is just going 120. So Dylan was on Rich's side, and now he's voted for 120, which is the last video. Yeah, screw you, Rich. I'm gonna go 120. I'm gonna. Hold on. I'm gonna. Yeah, here we go. Boom. I voted 120. So 120 is gonna get 25 quid. What we should do is match the number to the store credit, isn't it? So 120 quid store credit. We're not gonna do that though, by the way. Let's have a look. Right. Yeah, we got 120, but 120 with a question mark. 120? Some people are going 120, 120, 120? Possibly. It is a close call, Rich. You did really well riding backwards that we know you can't do because you tried to do it on the day at the Bristol Ride Out. So, we got a 110. Wild card, 110 is in the house. So we got 117, 110. There's a couple of votes for 117, but we basically got 120s. So you need to vote on that video if you haven't seen the top 3. You all need to go back and watch them and vote on them. If you just come into the live chat, I see a few people who jumped on board now. So we got 117 Rich for the win. Phone's going again. 117 Rich for the W. Could be win or something else. I want to revoke my vote. I'll vote for 120. Who did you vote for before, Rich? No, he didn't vote for himself, did he? Did he? No, he wouldn't have done that. Can't go that low. Really? I'm going to go back up now and see who Rich voted for. He's saying close the votes because I've won. He hasn't voted for anything. Rich. No. Oh no, 117. Who was 117?
Rich.
Brilliant. Vote for yourself. That's low. That's bad. So basically, 120 is they've won, haven't they? There's no point in waiting for next week. Is there? It's pathetic. Might as well go and do the intro thing, the celebration thing now, isn't it, with the confetti?
Next week.
Next week. Make it a special thing. AK voted for Rich. It's 120. There's loads of votes coming in for 120. Video 120, I think. It's just pretty much won it. Who was 120? I forgot his name now.
Steve Lawrence.
Steve Lawrence, there we go. Yeah, so Steve, you might as well sit by and wait for your prize to come to you. That's pretty good. Mario probably already has one with my name on. You can use that again. Actually, you have, haven't you? You got one with Richard's name on it? Richard's won, hasn't he? Won when he used his small child to win. So nothing to do with the riding, nothing to do with the filming technique, nothing like that at all. He basically just used a small child. And everyone, and they voted for it. You can't vote against small children. Steve Lawrence has some other great videos on his YouTube channel. He does. And obviously he's got that video that came in its full form. So I don't know if I can find that. Probably can. Also on Instagram, if you want to go and check him on Instagram. No, I'm not going to be able to find this, am I? V10 EUC. No, it's not happening. I've got a picture of Steve Lawrence sings The Impossible Dream. Won't play it because I get the channel banned. But there we go. Right, shall we do the news? This is a very long news. It's not really because Mario hasn't found any news articles, but let's go for it.
Extra, 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 read all about it.
Right, so now I'm in the room, looking for the orange light. Got the countdown, but the orange light wasn't there. And then Mary's going, trying to do stuff. Yes, so this is the news, and guess what it is? It's not the Chinese people this time. It's, where are they from? France, possibly. From France, doing some acrobatic riding. Can you hear the sweeper trucks outside? I can. Go for it. Let's play the video of them doing acrobatic stuff on wheels, because the Chinese video was mental, wasn't it? Let's do it.
Mangé ou pas?
Ouais, on a déjà mangé, ouais.
C'est vrai?
Ouais. Mais ça fait déjà un moment, j'ai une pizza, mais il y a déjà un moment.
Ooh. Just saying to Mara, we could probably do that around the warehouse with me, Mike and Mara, couldn't we? I would have thought. Not much of a problem, really.
We need a female.
We don't need a female, do we? We've got mannequins and stuff.
Bruce.
Bruce? We could use Bruce. Bruce the Husky. We could do that. We'd do it with the Husky. So, amazing, really. I mean, it's on flat ground, nice smooth surface, but it's amazing the boards don't blow. It's a heck of a lot of strain on them. But still going well, though. So, brilliant. Ivan's on, watching on Facebook. Hello, Ivan. Welcome to the chat. The chatter. M103, according to Rich, goes about 20 miles per hour, presumably, but not safely. Good fun, doesn't win any awards though. No awards won, correct. So has anyone else tried to do any of those tricks in that video? That's what I want to know. Tell Mars to stick to the MCM. Tell Mars. It's sticking, this is. The Mars thing's sticking. Your name being Mario, but calling you Mars is actually working. So if anybody wants to refer to Mario, always refer to him as Mars, because I call him Mars Bar. So, and we got a Slack. Your Slack name says Mars Bar. Did you change that? You did. Proudly changed by Mario. Tell Mars to stick to the MCM5 so I can buy it on EUC forums when it hits 1,000 kilometers. Yep, so don't forget these wheels that are riding, I'm not sure, there's a couple of them I don't want to let go, but they'll probably most likely possibly be on the old shite under used wheels. So if you look at the used section on speedyfeet.co.uk, have a look there. So hello peeps, Paul Zug is in the house. Hello. Ian put Mario on shoulders making a tea. Cup of tea. Making tea, there's an idea. This cup, what's Mario doing? Mario's down there trying to stay at a shop and he's crawling. The counter's gone. Brilliant. He's unplugged the counter because he forgot to charge the unit sat on top of the old Canon C100 Mark II. Still going. Orange light's still on. I tell you what, this is like a DIY job, this. It's almost like he doesn't know the live show's on. Sorry, everybody. This is really dark in here as well. Looks all right on camera though. Still looking all right, Mario. Let me help you out with the old technical side of things. Yeah, light's looking good. Lovely. I want your Z10. Well, you keep an eye on it. You never know. It'll have 1,000 ways. It's going to be a long way to get to 1,000 kilometres. I'm not currently riding it because I don't actually like riding it that much. And I'm trying to get all the other wheels that are actually on the market and available to get their mileage up at the same time. So part of the issue, of course, is getting all the mileage up on all these machines, which we are slowly doing. The only one we've done so far up to 1,000 is the KS16S. The M Super X is not going to be far away from it either. But I don't really want to sell my M Super X because it's my M Super X, I'm going to call it from now on. Can Mars, autograph the side of the MCM5 when it goes up for sales? Yes, he can. Can you, Mario? Mars, can you, Mars? With Mars bar. Mars bar. With Tipex. Yeah, could do that. Get a Tipex pen, sign it, and then we gloss it over with some spray so it stays on there. And we could have a picture of him like that on the side of it. Yeah. Welcome, Paul. Paul, what is 120 minus 3? I think what Rich is trying to do is get people, so don't fall for this, he's trying to get people to write 117. So no one answer him. He wants people to vote on his video, and he knows if people type in 117, he'll get votes on his video. Which is a brilliant way of trying to get votes on your video. Not the honest way of doing it, but yeah, it's a way of doing it. I agree. So AK's written, ha ha ha, 117, brilliant. Rich, Nicola. He's a bit excited, I think, about getting his Nicola. I want the M Super X, Finlay Clark. Finlay, that's matey boy, isn't it? From Lydney area. Yeah, it was. You had a video. I think you just joined in. Hi, Finlay. Finlay or Finlay? Don't know. One of the two. You want the M Super X? You could have a go on it. You're local. You come and have a go and see what you think of it. Graham Buchan just got a Ruroc helmet today. Highly recommend it for EUC. Let's have a look. Ruroc helmet. There we go. Let's have another look. Boom. Let's have another look. Ruroc Atlas. Ski helmets. There you go, Mario. I'll send you that link. D-Mark, hey Ian, hi all, my first live Speedy Feet show. Hi D-Mark, how you doing? He is from Arizona, USA. What wheel do you ride? That's what I'd like to know. You haven't asked that. I'm just saying, what wheel do you ride? Considering it's your first live Speedy Feet show, every time you join into the live feed, you need to say where you're from and what your wheel is. And ideally, how many miles you've gone if you've got one. Martin, it's a Jeep thing. It's a great surname. Waha, you have my vote. Now, nice move, 117. So 117 now has got 3, 4 votes. Half of those, 50%, have been illegitimate votes. Ruroc, not really, very weak. Chin guard, interesting. Marcus is saying MET Parachute is a great helmet, light, airy, and full face. So that's good. Yeah, Finlay, you can come on down and try the M Super X. Just you know where we are. You're not far from us. The MET Parachute. Okay, I'm going to put that in a new tab, and I'm going to send these all to Mars because he's looking for a new helmet. He asked in the video, and I don't think we had any comments, did we? About which helmet? Oh, a couple of people have said, but not enough really to create the reason to go off and have another look around all these models. And also prove you're not a bot. What's 115 plus 2? Don't type it. I have a V8. I know I should have had a V10. And how many miles have you done on it, D-Mark? Better than no chin protection is the argument coming back against the Ruroc helmet. A weak chin guard is better than no chin guard. True or false? Comment below. Let's get a debate going. Let's have an argument over helmets. John W. Over 500 miles on my V8 in the US of A. Go for Met Parachute or Fox Proframe profane, mink or moth. Okay, so we've got fox coming up, parachute, Ruroc, Mars, Ruroc, parachute or fox. Someone uses a fox mountain bike helmet. True. We've got a true there for a rubbish chin guard or a weak chin guard is better than no chin guard. You've kind of got a chin guard because you've got a beard. And that is more protection than I've got. Well, if I wear a full face helmet, but if I wasn't wearing one, if I hit the ground, I'm going to sustain more damage than you because you've actually got a little extra layer of beardage. Just a thought. Beard or no beard? True or false? Let's have a little look. Met Parachute Chin Guard is crash rated. Okay, we've got some knowledge coming in over these helmets. It's a contentious issue. Which would you go for? Let's have a little look up here. Ruroc overpriced. Is there any cover for the MSX? No, there isn't. Not as standard, and I suspect somebody makes them aftermarket. No hands, the tyre protrudes. Lost now to why that is. Oh, Dylan, Missouri moving to Holland, V5F at 275 miles. Just trying to get up to work out what's going on. Well, I'll scroll down. I've got lost on what Rich is on about there. D-Mark, miles, he doesn't know, but he's been riding. So D-Mark has said, miles, don't know, but been riding the hell out of it since last September. So probably 500 miles on it? Let's guess 500. Go and connect to it, unless you haven't got it right now. But go and connect to it, and let's see who's closest. D-Mark has done some miles, which he doesn't know. Can anyone guess the exact mileage that he's done since September? And to put it in context, he's been riding the hell out of it. So let me know. I'm going to go with 512 miles. That's what I'm going to go for. Hippo Pig, great name again. POC Coron Air Spin to consider. I've got a lot of tabs open here, Mars, for your helmet selection. Mario, by the way, has said he didn't want to spend too much on a helmet. And I had the conversation with him that, in fact, that to protect your head, it's actually protecting your brain. And so perhaps money isn't the first point of importance. But Mario said it is. And then so I've asked him, what's his brain worth? And he said his brain's worth about £100. So we're looking for helmets around about that sort of price, really. £100 he puts a value on his head for brain damage and stuff like that. So I wouldn't limit it by £100 if I was me, but which indeed I didn't. I spent I think it was £165 I spent on the helmet. Well, John got them actually for the 1,000 miler. Truth be told. Where are you located? If you go to speedyfeet.co.uk, scroll down to the bottom and then you see About Us or Contact Us. Click on that and it'll map there. You can see where we are. Mitcheldean, not that far away. The fake news is that the chin guard could result in a neck injury from the deflection. Not sure what is the truth. Now, I think you're onto something there because we contacted, for the 1,000 miler, I've lost a lot of comments now, we contacted Fox and asked them about this because obviously when you're on a push bike, really it's to protect you as you slide out. So you hit something, you slide off. But with a wheel, as we all know, if it just cut out, it's almost like you've been picked level and slammed into the ground. I did ask them what would happen if the chin guard hit direct into the ground. Would it actually push your neck to the side and hurt your neck or seriously damage it? And they didn't know, and they couldn't answer the question. So that was pointless. So we went with Specialised instead because they weren't very helpful, really. So normal full face better than removable chin guard. I would totally agree with that. I really like the Specialised helmet I got. I really like it. Dissident Comp, it's called. Specialised Dissident Comp. It's been absolutely spot on, and I must have had that now for 2 years. Just over 2 years I've been using that. My app sucks, and I haven't used much, but I guess the mileage is recorded in there somewhere. It is. So D-Mark, go and find out. Tell us how many miles you have done. It might be showing kilometres though, so it's hard to tell. Fox has MIPS. I like a modular full face helmet, ILM, only $60 on Amazon. There you go, Mario. Mars. I recommend Fox Pro Frame. Tyres hangs out. Ah, you're talking about a cover. Can't put a cover on it. All the wheels with covers have tyres hidden, like the Nicola. But you can still put it over and then cut out higher up and then restitch. You could do that, I think. Why not? Go for it. Someone's put the link in for the Fox Pro frame for a URL for the old video, so I've allowed that one go through. D-Mark equals 117, brilliant. 117 miles he's gone for. I think there's a bit of a theme going on here. Someone's voted D-Mark equals 117 miles. I'm trying to confuse you, Mars. Just keep an eye out. 117. Basically, it's got one true vote, one actual morally correct vote, which was probably Rich himself, which he cancelled and then put 120 in. Bell Full 9 Fusion. New tab. New tab, Mario. Mars. Here we go. New tab in for that. Spend as much as you can afford. Is there any helmets for 10 quid? Used off eBay? After crash?
Cardboard.
Cardboard. Or wood. We could make you a wooden one. Well, in Holland they have clogs, don't they? So they've got shoes they make out of wood and no one laughs at them. So we could actually get a wooden helmet with a little strap. We can make one out of... what's the biggest coconut you can buy? Because if you get or an ostrich egg, that sort of elephant egg, cut it in half, reinforce it. Elephants don't have eggs, Mario. You're looking at me like you're actually thinking about it. You're actually thinking about that. I thought you were actually going to say eggs. Do you have eggs? I'm trying to think of the biggest possible egg you can get, and there isn't one that you get to fit around your head. I'm not saying you've got a big head, I'm just saying that there's not eggs big enough, I don't think. Unless someone knows, does anyone know? No, don't even bother. This is just stupid. 170. Spend as much as you can afford, but if I was Mario, maybe not. So he said, spend as much as you can afford, Mario, but if you probably not. So what he's saying is you spend, I think he's saying, spend as much as you possibly can on having a correct helmet. Someone said they pay £117 for the brain if fresh and unused. I'm still amazed that my electronics have never quite. I'm still amazed that my electronics have never quite, and I've never face planted on the road at high speed yet. Anyone else have this feeling? So the V8 has been one of the most reliable machines we've had. V8, V10, M Super X are sort of close to each other basically in the reliability field. That's what the spin is supposed to partly address on the Corin spin, rated for multiple impacts too. Some might think it looks overkill compared to the Pro frame. So the Corin spin, Corin Air, let's have a little look. It almost looks like a motocross helmet, doesn't it? It does. Flip. Mario's actually wearing a motocross helmet, aren't you? So he's got a motocross helmet for riding around, but trouble is it's so heavy. That's the problem with it. So I think you need a cycle helmet to ride the electric unicycles, but some of them now, of course, are going a speed which you shouldn't be travelling at. You only go a speed you can run out of. But if you're travelling at such speed that some of these wheels do, you're going pretty much motorbike speed. So Bell's Super 3R Mars is good. Put a rugby ball on his head. Inflated or cut in half? Got some good suggestions here for your helmets. Really are. So I did 3,379 kilometres on my V8 in 5 months. Hey Siri, what is 3,379 kilometres in miles?
3,379 kilometres is 2,099.6.
2,099 miles in 5 months. Hey Siri, how many days in 5 months?
5 months is 152.18 days.
152 days in 5 months. Don't know how it knows that because months are different, aren't they? It's an average. Hey Siri, 2,099 divided by 152. 14 miles a day. There you go, I've answered the question that no one asked. 14 miles a day, he's done. Kazim Baba. Graham is saying, coincidentally, InMotion UK just released a vid with the Rurik a day ago. Interesting. We Tesla owners feel a bit left out. No Tesla distance tests. No, none of those at all. That was pre these new videos. Fox has a very good ventilation as it is a bike helmet. I'm looking for the M Super V3S you are selling on your website. Here the old M Supers had safety issues. Not really, no. So the early production of the V3S Plus, not the 820, the S Plus. So what was that? What did that come out? 1600 was it? I did a 1300 and a 1600. They had some soldering issues on that, which was a bit daft. Someone on the production line decided they would not bother soldering things. But they sorted all out, what, two years ago? Ish, something like that. But there's new boards out for them now that have actually followed along the trend of the M Super X boards. So the replacement boards you get now are more that style. So they used to have 3 motor cables coming out, and then you had a connector, and then you had to go into the control board. And what they did is they then upgraded those connectors to bigger because they were getting too hot and they couldn't dissipate the heat. And they changed the length of the cables so that the connectors didn't line up together and didn't get bunched together and then get really, really hot. So they staggered them out, so that made it cooler, and it carried the amperage better. And then what they've done now with the M Super X, the cables from the motor go directly into the control board. So there is no connector. So it's one less thing to go wrong, which is quite good. And it's proved incredibly reliable. So no issues at 35 Celsius now. And you're talking about the helmet there, which is good. That's the Fox helmet you're talking about. Motocross Carbon Kellar weighs less than a normal helmet, plus has D-lock and MIPS. Looks extreme, but it'll save your life, Mario. Nice. Will you stop with the Siri? Keep setting my phone off, making it difficult to watch. Okay, Google. Siri. Okay, Siri.
Alexa.
Siri.
Alexa.
Alexa. Tesla is a great city wheel. Richard said, hey Siri, what's 100 plus 17? Mine's not working, that's good, isn't it? V3S Plus is a lighter, smaller and rapid. AK has got a V3S Plus. Lol, Siri call 999, brilliant. Rich, not funny anymore, you got my vote already. MSX board is messy. It's not messy. You know, it isn't messy. It really isn't. The Z10 looks better in layout and the way they've constructed it, but the components are messy in terms of the fact they're nowhere near as solid as it turns out. So from that point of view, MSX got my vote all day long, just from the fact that actually in terms of things looking like inside, it's incredibly reliable and ridiculously strong. Really, really like it. It performs incredibly well. No issue so far. I'm just making sure that I haven't sort of left anyone alone. Hi Amy, 11 minutes ago, bit late. A bit like someone walks into the room, says hello, and then you ignore them for 11 minutes and you go, hi, in response. Never good. Right, I think I've caught up on that one. Let's have a little look. Right, next, one answer before we finish the show. I'd like to know what camera equipment you are using to film video. Because it seems as though everyone's getting the Insta360 One X. Who has got the Osmo Action? Anyone? Hero 7? Hero 6? Sessions? What have you got? Tell us what you're filming with. Because all of you seem to now be getting 360 cameras. Me and Mario were talking about that. About the fact they've become ridiculously common now. But I'll be interested to know. Everyone's gone to sleep. Now, the comments have stopped. So,
Cold tea.
cold tea. This is actually freezing cold tea, and it is now about an hour and a half old. That's what they call iced tea, isn't it? Gear 360. I have got a Gear 360. It went dead. It went dead because I didn't use it. But I managed to get charge back in it. I left it on charge and eventually it kicked back in. So I think it now works again. So Senator Perry, Gear 360, which is a Galaxy, 2 GoPro Hero, a Hub Sanzino, ever heard of that? And a Phantom 4. We've got Hero, so Knight Rider 1958, Hero 7 and Insta360 One X. Will Robinson, 3000 watt motor in the Nikola Plus. Do you think this is real or spec sheet generosity? No, it's 2000 watts as far as I know. It might be peak at 3000, possibly. I thought it was peak at 4 though, but perhaps it's peak at 3. Piers Baker Insta360 One X. I want an Insta360X. 360 quality is not there yet compared to Osmo Pocket, Action and GoPros. What do you feel about that, Mario? I thought the Insta360 One X was quite good.
Decent.
It's decent, yeah. It's gone into the decent category. It's definitely better than the first version, isn't it? The first version we've got, but I used it about 4 times and chipped the lens, and you can't replace the lenses on it, so it's a write-off. And it's the same with the One X. You can't replace the lens on that either, but you can get a case for them. But then I think that affects the footage and the way you can edit it. I like that that light up Speedy Feet sign is very, very good. Shall I read out again who did it? You are not watching it in 4K while in 360. You ready? So you need to go to gopnm, I think, .uk. Pete.subboy, so pete.sobye at icloud.com. If you want your own sign, go and purchase one from him. Awesome. That was a gift. Is it a gift if I put it in the right way? Yeah, if it's the right place. Yeah, good. Don't want to be out of shot. That was a gift to us. That's very good. If anybody else wants to send me free gifts, then I'm absolutely happy for you to do that. No problems whatsoever. 5.7K on the Insta360X. Is it 5.7 or is it 5.7 when it's combined, and then when you edit it down, is it 2 point? Yeah, so it's actually 2 point something, isn't it? Or is it? Is it?
Depending on the angle.
That isn't charging because I've got a red light flashing now. Which is good because the show's going to end in a minute, but you might lose feed. Possibly. You got that one, have you?
Prepared.
Oh, he's got one prepared, which is on one green light. Very good. Right, so we've probably 5% is not what you're viewing it. Yes, it isn't. You're correct, Jason. You are right. You're not actually viewing it in 5.7. It's considerably less than that. But still, it's quite good. A free coffee machine is on its way to you. Excellent. It's not bad, is it? Free coffee machine. I'm up for that. Oh, and it's just jumped back up to green again. Good. So we're back in. Bit weird. What power supply have we got on that? You'd think it'd be enough to power it. I know they get really hot, but there we are. That's correct. And compared to a full 4K from other cameras, it's not comparable. No, from that point of view, it isn't. But the fact that it's that big, I was going to bring him in actually. I was going to talk about it today. It's about that big, and it sticks on the end of a stick, and it makes the stick invisible. It is incredible, really, for what it is. And we use it to slot in bits of footage in between, so it's not like your main footage, but just as a go-to for a 10-second clip. It's pretty sweet, really. I'm really impressed with that 360 One X, more so than the previous one. So, yeah. Anyway, this is the end of the show. Don't forget to send in your viewers' videos. Send in your viewers' videos next week. We'll count up the votes and announce the winner next week of 25 quid prize, store credit. And what will happen there is 120 will win that, it looks like. So, yes, from that point of view, send your viewers' video, info@speedyfeet.co.uk. Send all your free stuff to the address on our website. If you go to speedyfeet.co.uk, go to the bottom, say contact us, look at the website address, send it all in there. Job done. And then we'll announce the winner next week. But thank you very much for all joining in. And we're going to leave before that dies, because it's just about to, I think. But thanks for all your helmet suggestions as well. I have actually gone along with your suggestions and opened up tabs that I will send the URLs to Mars to have a look at. But thank you very much for all joining in. Don't forget to go and like our YouTube channel, and also, most importantly, hit the bell notification so you get notified when we go live. Go to our Instagram and go and follow us on there. As you can see, we've got loads of followers. So we've got, yeah, that many there on Instagram and that many on Facebook.
894.
894, is it, on Instagram? Is that all? That's pathetic, isn't it? It's sat on that for ages. Let's have a quick look. How many have we got on Speedy Feet? So, Speedy Feet. How many did you say?
894.
Correct. 894. I don't know what our @ symbol is. How do we know where we're at? Anyway, go and search Speedy Feet on Instagram. Go on there. We post up photos and stuff and behind the scenes stuff. So go and definitely worth following us on there. And Twitter, which we don't use that much really, Twitter. But Facebook page. Right, thank you very much, guys. I hope you all have a good week, and I will see you next Wednesday at 4:30 GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. Hopefully it'll be sunny next week. Happy riding.